Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. Welcome to the second episode of my Let's Play of Fable the Lost Chapters. Supposedly, blind Let's Play, although I have had to record this episode more than once, so there we go. Anyway, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible, and there are a few extra sort of side quests and exploration you can do here, but I'm not going to be doing those. I'm just going to be doing the main missions because it's there's quite a lot to get through. It's quite hard to get through everything, so maybe I'll have a chance to show those off later. I don't know. Anyway. Now, I found out that on YouTube you can't really see a lot of these details. If that bothers you, you should probably remember that you can actually see these on Vimeo as well. I've uploaded part 1 to there, and that actually works better.
You've finally prized yourself from your pillow, I see. Come on then, let's see what you're capable of. All right, lad, it's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can. Just keep going till I tell you to stop.
Fortunately, they can't hit back.
You're not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this. Ah, now that's more like it. When you destroy an enemy like this dummy, it drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up.
Ah yes, I have learnt that a stick is useful when beating dummies to a pulp, and then the dummy disappears mysteriously. So yeah, if you hold the right CTRL button, that does it, and that's what I prefer.
Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance, while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training.
I mean, it hasn't even started yet. Anyway, yes, as you can see, I got more gold and more renown. This is always nice. I just want to quickly show this off. Could be running everywhere to save time, but yes, you can open this chest, but you need to find 20 hidden keys. You see, it has 20 written there. So yeah, I've decided to put some of my videos on Vimeo because it seems like a new start to me, if you see what I mean. A chance to maybe start again with some better quality videos. And yes, I've got the stick here. Start with some better quality videos, and I might stop talking during the fighting because it's hard to fight and talk at the same time. I'm not sure how long these orbs hang around for. Don't don't forget that you can target them as well. So yeah, Vimeo seems like a new start, where the first video people see won't be one of my earlier, less experienced, less well-made sort of videos when I didn't really know what I was doing. And there's not a lot of Let's Plays on there, so that's sort of a good thing, I think, for me to restart there. Plus,
well
actually,
done, lad.
I'm
the
impressed.
beetles are all dead. You can come out of the woods now.
I'm impressed by Vimeo as well, because the video quality there is better, and you can actually see everything I can see, like the shadows and the grass waving and stuff like that. So I commented on my last video, but you couldn't see it.
Lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night.
A very early night. Yes, there's a day and night cycle in this game. Goodbye, childhood.
The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river, but that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
Well, if you're gonna waste me, don't just stand there. Cool. Also, I shouldn't be running directly into walls. That generally doesn't help. Also, the door is not the right direction to go in. I'm a fool. So, let's look at what I look like now. There we go. Don't particularly like my appearance. My gloves fit better though. That's good. Perhaps I was preparing for this time. I have no idea.
Late again? You do seem to have a problem getting up, lad.
Yeah, I also have a problem getting up. Got up far too late this morning. Never mind.
You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
I use nothing but a mouse. A computer mouse, specifically, as a weapon.
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy. Is that the best you've got?
You can also do that. This is quite nice.
Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
So yeah, if you press the right button, it does a sort of jumping into her kind of attack. But also...
Well done. Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense.
Listen to that guy.
Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got a training with some farm boy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children. Let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
It's best to try to get her from behind. So, in this fight, wait for her to attack you. And then do that. Come on, come at me. She's really not very good at this, I have to say.
How did that get through?
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons.
Oh, and about your melee performance?
Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well.
Hopefully you
Then
can't
meet me by the
hear...
archery range to continue your training.
I was talking. Hopefully you can't hear the clicks of my mouse. If you can, that sucks. And that's really all I can say about it.
Are you ready for your archery training?
The archery controls are a little tricky, so you need to pay attention
We
to
don't
this
have
bit.
all day. Let's continue our training with the bow.
To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay within the circle.
First, you'll need to unsheathe your bow.
That's a good point.
First, you'll need to unsheathe your bow. Now, lock onto the target.
There we go.
Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points. And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause. More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do.
Right, the nice thing about this test is that it doesn't actually matter if you only manage to get a couple points, because you still automatically graduate from this test anyway, and then you can practice again if you want, but I won't show myself practicing again.
Come on, lad. Get your bow out.
Ooh, Guildmaster! Training any nice young men?
If I count as nice.
Marvelous.
If you really want to hit this target
There goes
back,
the tough old Guildmaster.
hit this back target, you have to be very quick, and I suck at being very quick, so. Let's try a few quick shots.
That's a good one.
I do think it continues until you get a
I'm
certain
sure
number
you'll
of
improve
points.
when you take your skill test.
So yeah, this is part of a basic sort of tutorial thing, as you can tell. As I say, I won't be talking whilst I'm fighting, and that's absolutely have to, because I suck at that.
Well, let's try that again.
Okay, I
Let's
guess I'm
continue
going to
our
cut
training
this
with the
point
bow.
out.
Takes time to replenish.
And I'm back.
Next, we will learn about the ways of the will.
Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfall.
There really is quite a lot of extra stuff you can do here, but I'm not going to do
Any
it.
princes want to practice melee combat?
As you can see, you can practice against that guy. Yeah, I know where it's going. I'm just going to
There's just the will left to learn. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these straw dummies with lightning. All right, let's see what you've got. That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You'll only waste valuable mana. Using your willpower depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish. Excellent use of magic. Well done.
I know this is dragging on a bit, but we're very nearly at the end of this, so...
Very good, lad. You have learned the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guilds, if you wish to join her.
I hope you're ready. Truly mastering a hero's skills takes years of practice.
I reckon it'll take about half an hour, counting the time we've already used up. In fact, I'm certain of it.
The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years the guild was his home, his school and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside. The life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero.
I'll force his own
Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
I wish people would stop interrupting me. So yeah, this is what I look like now. Anyway, maybe he can form his own dentistry instead, and one day become a dentist. Or an orthodontist. Admittedly, he's had the wrong kind of training for that, really, but never mind.
I suppose you're wondering how you pass the final test, then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learnt in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. Well done. Attack me! Very good. Now, shoot me with your bow. Don't get too close. You're getting better at this. You're getting better at this. Put some anger into it. Come on! Excellent! And finally, cast lightning at me.
Now, if you get stuck and can't find where he is actually a red dot on the map there, so...
That's enough. Yes. Quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test. And you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
So, yeah, I know, this episode has been going on for a long time. We are very near the end now. Still, seriously, if you can look at the video and see the detail here, then look at it. You might not be able to, because the video quality might not be good enough. I don't know. I will try to make it good enough. But seriously, look at this water here. Probably not the shortest route I could have taken. Never mind. Most woods aren't as linear as that. Ah well.
Well, this is the day, lad. I remember the first night you came to us. And look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild.
I bet that is a cool name.
Let
you do
the
have to name
apprentices
stuff.
approach.
The Chamber of Fate.
For many years now you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts. These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes.
Again, he didn't appear to actually give you anything, but never mind. Have some empty air.
It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform. And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skill. Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero. Step into the light and I'll show you how to do this.
Step into the light, my son.
You must select the area you wish to advance in. Strength, skill, or will. Notice your experience pools in the lower left portion of the screen. You acquire general experience by collecting experience orbs, and you automatically acquire strength, skill, and will experience by using your abilities in those areas.
I'm gonna pick strength because I'm better at doing melee fighting than I am at the others.
Ah, you've chosen strength. You could be a great warrior. You can use your experience from melee combat to improve your physique, health, or toughness. Choose one now. Physique allows you to do more damage in melee combat and to carry heavier weapons.
You can see these two are no longer open to me, though maybe they will be in the future. And there we go. That's all you can do with that.
There is little else for me to teach you, but I will always be around to offer you guidance. And your guild seal will allow me to communicate with you at all times. You will also notice it flashing when you have enough experience to spend. I have given you a basic pack of supplies. It'll be enough for a while. Now there's a whole world for you to explore.
I'll have a proper look at the supplies in part 2. I'll let you have a quick look at them now, if you choose to pause the game, but it really is a good idea to move on now. So yes. Right, this is a better type of save you can have now, a world save, because it saves the fact that you finished here at the guild. It saves the place you were in and all of the stuff that you've done, and not just the things that a hero saves. So basically it's like an autosave. As I say, I have recorded this several times, so that's why there's already a save point there. And there we go, that's the end of this episode. I will see you next time.